There are some lives that seem to belong to two worlds at once. One world shaped by duty, the other shaped by personal freedom. One built on tradition, the other built on choice. And for Princess Leonor, that reality may be more true than ever. Because as Spain's future queen, Leonor carries a destiny larger than herself. A future written into history. A future tied to the crown. But at the same time, she is also young. Still growing. Still discovering who she is. Still experiencing the normal emotions, dreams, and desires of someone her age. And that raises an important question. Could Princess Leonor ever feel torn between two worlds? Between the royal life she must live, and the personal life she may wish for. Today, we explore why Leonor may one day feel caught between those two worlds, and why that inner conflict could shape her future in powerful ways. Because sometimes the hardest battles happen quietly, inside us. Let's begin. The world of duty was chosen for her. Leonor did not choose her royal future. It was decided the day she was born. As heir to the Spanish throne, her path was already set. Future queen, future symbol, future leader. That world comes with structure, expectation, responsibility, and very little room for uncertainty. Because perhaps one truth quietly matters. A life chosen for you can feel both secure and limiting. The world of personal freedom is different. But beyond royal duty exists another world. A world of private dreams, personal choices, freedom, relationships, mistakes, normal experiences. This is the world most people grow into naturally. And Leonor may still long for parts of that world. Because perhaps one truth explains everything. The life we imagine for ourselves often looks different from the one we inherit. Royal life requires sacrifice. To belong fully to one world often means sacrificing parts of the other. Royal duty may ask Leonor to give up privacy, spontaneity, ordinary experiences, even some personal choices. That reality can create inner conflict. Because perhaps one truth matters. Sacrifice often creates emotional tension. Can a future queen still live a normal life? This may be one of Leonor's biggest questions. Can she balance both worlds? Can she be future queen and still feel like herself? Can duty and personal identity coexist? That balance is not simple. And history shows it never has been. Because perhaps one truth quietly matters. Balance is one of the hardest parts of leadership. Why King Felipe understands this conflict. King Felipe VI knows this struggle. He also lived between two worlds. The private self, and the public role. He understands the emotional cost of carrying both. And perhaps that makes his guidance more important than ever. Because perhaps one truth explains it. Those who have lived the conflict understand it best. Queen Letitia's different perspective. Queen Letizia of Spain brings a unique perspective. Unlike Felipe, Letizia was not born into royalty. She came from ordinary life. She understands both worlds from the outside and inside. That may help Leonor navigate her own internal struggle. Because perhaps one truth matters. Perspective can make heavy decisions clearer. Love, friendships, and personal choices. As Leonor grows older, relationships may become one of the clearest places where these two worlds collide. Friendships, romance, trust, privacy, personal connection. These are natural parts of life. But for someone in Leonor's position, they may carry extra complications. Because perhaps one truth quietly matters. Personal life becomes more complex under public duty. The weight of public expectation. The public often sees Leonor as a symbol. A future queen, a national figure. But symbols are still human. And being expected to always choose duty may create enormous emotional pressure. Because perhaps one truth explains everything. Expectation can make personal choices feel impossible. Could this shape her future leadership? This inner struggle may not weaken Leonor. It may strengthen her. Understanding both worlds could make her more relatable, more grounded, more human. Perhaps it could shape her into a different kind of queen. Because perhaps one truth matters. The hardest struggles often create the strongest leaders. So could Princess Leonor ever feel torn between two worlds? Perhaps. Because one world asks her to serve history, and the other asks her to live her own life. Both are powerful, both are real, and balancing them may be one of the greatest challenges she ever faces. But perhaps in learning to live between both worlds, Leonor may discover who she truly is. Not just as a future queen, but as a person. And maybe that is the most important journey of all. What do you think? Do you believe Princess Leonor will one day feel deeply divided between royal duty and personal freedom? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more royal stories, discussions, and updates.